Hello, welcome back to Ultra Rides. This is the Pro Builders segment of the show. You know, many of the cars that we feature on Ultra Rides are pretty tricked out high dollar cars. You don't have to have a top shelf budget and a $500,000 garage to build an Ultra Ride. And with a little help from my co-host, who just happens to be one of the best chassis builders in the country, we're going to show you how. Tommy has built all types of cars, from a show-stopping '61 Corvette to his International Show Car Association Championship Pro Street '69 Camaro. These amazing cars have been featured in several magazines and have won multiple awards. Johnny Lightning even made a die-cast replica of Tommy's Camaro. Over the years, Tommy has also built many cars for customers, from race cars to street rods and everything in between. And he does it all from his 1,400 square foot shop, Super Pro Performance Chassis. So follow along with us each week as we take you through the process of building a project street machine.
The first thing we want to do before getting involved in any project is we want to decide what style car or truck you want to build. Whether you want to build a street machine, a street rod, one of those wicked fat-tired pro streeters, or even a restoration. In our case, we decided to build a street strip, street machine style car.
So let's take a look at our project car.
After you, Bobby.
Thank you. This is a 1969 AMX. There's still a few of these around, so they make good entry-level cars.
Another one that I get to cut up.
There you go. You may have read that you shouldn't buy a project car that's already been started, but there's always an exception to the rule. In our case, the project car came with a rebuilt 390 motor, good intake manifold, headers, and a safety bell housing. The parts alone were worth what we paid for the car. So project cars that have already been started can be a good value if you're careful and you know what to look for.
And any good street strip car has to have a rear suspension that hooks hard at the track, goes straight, and is still drivable on the street. So for our project, we're going to install a set of ladder bars. We're going to take out those heavy leaf springs and replace them with a set of coilover shocks, put a Ford 9-inch rear end in, frame connectors, and then an 8-point roll bar for safety and strength. All the procedures that we'll be performing on our project car can be done on any unibody car, including your Mustangs, your Camaros, even your Mopars like your Barracudas and your Challengers. So why don't we take a look at what a completed installation should look like. The ladder bar and coilover setup in this '68 Camaro is identical to what we will be installing in our project car. So let's take a closer look. Here's our coilover shock. It's nothing more than a coil spring with an adjustable shock inside it. Here's our back brace on our Ford 9-inch housing. This is our 9-inch housing here. This is our mini tub, or wheel well. And you can see how much further back this is than stock. This allows room for a fatter tire. And the reason why we want to put a fatter tire on the car is so we can get more contact patch, more rubber on the ground. And in drag racing, the starting line is everything. Behind these spot welds here, this is our 2x3 frame rail that I custom fabricated. I took out the unibody frame rail, which is identical to what we will be doing in our project car, because the unibody frame is very thin and doesn't yield a lot of strength in the car. Down here we have our ladder bar installation, and behind it is the adjuster. These are double adjustable ladder bars. It's a left and a right-handed knuckle, so you can adjust the ladder bars without taking them out of the car. In front of the ladder bar here is the ladder bar bracket. This attaches to the cross member. And these different holes here, you can see where our bolt is for adjustment on the ladder bar. And the different holes allow for different bite on the starting line. Whether the tire hits harder or softer, you can adjust it by moving the ladder bar up or down. And by the way, this is not dirt. This is rubber, baby.
So join us next time on the Pro Builders segment of the show when we begin the installation on our project street machine.
If you like our show, let us know by sending us an email or contacting us at the number on the screen. And let the folks at TV55 know if you like our show too. If you're interested in being a sponsor, please contact us to see how you can be a part of Ultra Rides. Please visit our website at ultrarides.com.